Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you quickly how to properly use oil pastels. We're going to start with my blue color here. And I'm going to show you what to do and what not to do. Let me zoom in so you can see better. Okay, so first things first, you do not treat these like crayons. If I see coloring like this, it's not done properly. It's not crayons. It's oil pastels. Oil pastels are much softer, much crumblier, and they need to be treated delicately. But you do have to add a little bit of pressure. So pressing down just a little bit and keeping with the same motion, you can get a solid color. Okay? Now what you don't want to do is circles unless you're making a circle, because the circles create overlapping and overlapping and overlapping. And yes, you do want some overlapping, but you end up with these crummy mess, which is going to mess up our paper here. If you do have a mess, the easiest way to get rid of it is with a paper towel. And you just wipe a little bit off. Be very careful not to smear it. You just want to lightly get the crumbs off. So again, hold it down and you're going to try to keep with the same motion and just fill it in. Try not to leave any white spaces. You want a solid color. Okay. Now let's talk about blending. For blending, you need to work with your darkest color first, which I'm going to use a red color. And let's see, I want to draw a heart. So I'm going to draw a heart. I'm going to color that in. Again, same way I did with the blue here. Notice how I'm holding it like this, so I can get almost like a rubbing movement. And rub the color in there. And again, a little bit of crumbly bits. Just wipe away softly. I mean, I'm literally just flicking this paper towel over. And you can kind of see where it's dragging. Luckily for me, I'm coloring over that, so I don't need to worry about it. My next color, orange. I'm going to be going in order here, so we'll start with orange. And I'm still doing it the same way, but I'm overlapping into my red. Overlapping into the red. Overlapping. And still notice I'm still doing a back and forth motion. I'm not doing circular. Circular gives you more crumbs. We don't want crumbs. Okay. Flick. Okay, and now for my lightest color, I'm going to be using a yellow, which I'm cleaning a little bit of orange off of it. The first time I made this demo, didn't turn out so well. So we're going to take this and right into the orange there. Still holding it the same way. Still using the same amount of pressure. You're going to get the color saturated a little bit on here because it's a lighter color, so just use your paper towel to wipe it. It brings back the yellow color. So you want some of it to fade in to the yellow, but not all of it. I'm trying to avoid all of it. Okay. There's my blending. Now, if I wanted it to go all the way to yellow, I would continue with another level of yellow, just like that, just to get more of that orange out. But you could also go with the rest of the rainbow effect and go into the next color, which would be green, and then of course blue, purple, and then back to red. But you always want to keep in mind going light to dark when doing rainbow, though, because you are going to eventually hit the point where you have to do a dark on top of a light. Just make sure that you're going back over it with a light color. Okay, so now I'm going to say, well, I can't see my heart anymore. I can kind of see it, but not much. So you can always go back, draw your heart in a little bit. Not too dark, but just go back over it so that you can see it again. Just like that. Okay, so that's blending. I would also just kind of smear a little bit. You can just keep working with it till you like it. That's another thing I like. It's kind of like paint. Just keep working with it till you like it. Okay, so there's blending our colors. You can also do that with light colors as well, all light. Just make sure they go in order. That way you don't have as many issues. Not saying you have to go in order all the time, but it helps. Alright, now zoom out, and we have this crumbly mess on the table. I don't know if you can see this. Crumbly mess. We do not want to leave this on the table. What happens when we leave it on the table? It ends up on the floor. What happens when it ends up on the floor? Your shoes scuff it and smear it everywhere. So, I have these to help, baby wipes. And just simply wiping the table with these helps tremendously, because dry paper towel does not do it. It has to be wet. It has to be absorbent. See? Because otherwise it just falls off. And if you have any scuffs on the table, like it's really stuck on there, it's not coming off, you can scrub the table with this. Luckily for me it's just crumbs, but let's say, you know, I've drawn on the table here. And maybe let's try a different color so you can see it. I've drawn on the table here. I didn't mean to, but I can just come wipe that up really easily. Watch, watch, watch. You want to see it again? Oh my gosh, I drew on the table. Don't worry. Baby wipe it. Just that easy. Gone. Okay, so that's cleaning. And that's about it. So remember, you don't want to draw with crayons. We're not going with crayon look, we're going with dark. Blending dark color first, lighter color last. Remember, white color off of your light color, and clean with baby wipes. Alright, if you have any questions, my kids in class just asked me. If you are at home watching this on YouTube, I have my blog link down there. You can go in and type your comments in, and I will get back to you as soon as I get it. Okay, thank you for watching.